Everybody, yo, I just got done watching the new Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. Literally, the movie just finished 10 minutes ago. I just drove home right now, turned on the camera, and we're about to talk about it right now. The only time that I've ever reviewed a movie here on the channel is when I reviewed the last My Hero Academia movie, Heroes Rising. That's the only time I reviewed a movie, so I'm not gonna try to make it that long like I did before, but God, bro, like there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this movie. I'm just gonna give my general opinions, my thoughts on it. I'm gonna split the video up though. Right now I'm gonna talk about like non-spoiler stuff in case for the people that haven't seen it yet or that want to see it or just don't want to get spoiled in general for anything that's happened in this movie. I'm gonna talk about that right now, and then I'll let you guys know, and then I'll start to talk into like spoiler territory, more like key plot points and whatnot. But bro, where do I start? First of all, I just gotta say this: Ufotable cannot be stopped. These guys are madmen. Literally, Ufotable has to be like the best fucking animation studio out there. Like, when I watch this movie, I get that like you have a movie budget and it's supposed to look like a movie, but like in my opinion, I thought the first season of Demon Slayer already had like some movie type quality stuff. I mean, goddamn, it's Ufotable for fuck's sake, right? But watching Ufotable with a movie budget, dude, it's like literally an experience, dude. It's a fucking journey, man. I was originally not gonna see this movie in theaters. I was like, you know, maybe I'll just wait until the DVD is coming out. It just comes out on demand. I can watch it online and whatnot. I don't know why. I was feeling lazy. I'm like, you know, with everything going on right now, I'm like, you know, none of my friends have seen Demon Slayer. No one's really caught up to it. I'm just gonna be able to go alone and be like, you know, I'll just see it. I'll just see it on my DVDs and whatnot, right? And I'll see it on like my normal TV. I am so glad that I decided to watch this shit in theaters, bro, because the setting, the theater, the audience, everything was perfect, man. It looks so beautiful. That's what I gotta give it. Like animation, I'd give it like a 1 million out of 10. Like Ufotable, these people cannot be stopped. I am in love with Demon Slayer's art style. Everyone just looks so colorful and vibrant and just alive, man. It's so good. Now, right off the bat, this movie, honestly, I feel like you can't really take somebody in who hasn't seen the original like first season of Demon Slayer and expect them to know what's going on, because like they waste like no time. Like, there's no, like, backstory explaining Tanjiro and what he's up to, Zenitsu and Inosuke, like, oh, what they're trying to do and whatnot. It literally just right in. Like, they're on the train already, you know, going off, you know, like, it left off on the first, on the last episode of the first season. Like, no explanation at all. Like, there's no backstory or anything, so the movie right away expects you to know who these characters are, what their powers do, and, you know, what the main goal is right now. You know, they don't even explain who Muzan is, the upper moons, lower moons, the Hashira, and anything like that, right? It just right into the mix, and I love that, bro. I love that, because honestly, a lot of movies do that, where like they kind of spend a lot of runtime, like, oh, like, all right, I already know who Tanjiro is, I know who Zenitsu is, I know he does the lightning and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I know this already, let's get into it. So I'm so glad that they just wasted no time, straight into it, right off the bat, dude. Rengoku. In the span of 2 hours, this man has became top 2 favorite characters in the show. Top 2. Tanjiro, guys, forgive me right now. It's raw as hell right now. Like, you know, there's no script or anything like that. Tanjiro, this dude goes off. Like, Tanjiro, I know everyone labels Tanjiro as like, oh, he's the nice guy. You know, they kind of compare him a little bit to Deku, like, oh, he's always crying. He's nice. But, like, the thing is, like, they humanized him so much in this movie where it's like, yeah, he's a nice guy, but this man has some fucking balls on him, bro. Like, pause on that. Like, literally, Tanjiro in this movie goes off, man. Like, this dude has so much vigor, so much fire in him, so much intensity, and I love that, dude. Like, I forgot how much I love Demon Slayer, man. Like, when I was watching this movie, I'm like, wait, I forgot. I'm a huge Demon Slayer fan. It feels good to be back, bro. Like, oh my god. Tanjiro, definitely one of the highlights of this movie. But going back to Rengoku, this man managed to become one of my favorite characters of all time in the Demon Slayer universe, at least, in the span of 2 hours, dude. Top 2 favorite characters right now, in my opinion, at least. In my opinion. Because before, Tomioka was my favorite Hashira. Rengoku got that spot right now, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I know, like, I know that all the Hashiras are probably gonna get their shine later on, but right now Rengoku got that spot, bro. That man is just too goated, man. But yeah, going back to like the plot, you know, it follows basically, you know, the end of season 1. They're on the train right now, and basically the lower first, I believe, he is attacking the train, and that's kind of where it's left off. I don't want to get too specific into things. I'll get, you know, specifics later on, but it basically just leaves off, you know, like a direct continuation of the last episode of season 1. Like, everything in this movie was just hitting. The comedy was there. Like, they still had that like classic Demon Slayer comedy, you know, like the character interactions between everybody. It was hitting. It was solid. It was nice. Rengoku being introduced into the mix and him interacting with, you know, Tanjiro and the rest of the squad. That was so cool. I love him. Rengoku, he's so fucking cool, dude. He's so dope, bro. And like, I'm not gonna get like too specifics into the fights, but the fights in this movie, holy fuck, dude. Like, they're so good. That's all I gotta say. Like, they are amazing, dude. Amazing. One fight in particular, which I'll talk about in the spoiler section, has to be like one of my favorite fights of all time. And I mean that with the utmost certainty. This movie is incredible. Now, I know I'm praising this movie a lot right now, but like, I don't want people to go into this movie thinking like this shit is gonna change the way you view the world and your life choices and everything like that. It's literally gonna shift the balance of the universe. Like, no. At the end of the day, it's a shonen movie that's just animated like God, bro. Like, God himself animated this shit, crafted it with his own hands, bro. The people at Ufotable are literally Jesus Christ reincarnated. It just tackles so many different themes, and there's so many like unexpected events and turns and twists that I honestly didn't expect. I just thought like, oh, you know, they're on the train and someone's attacking the train and they gotta fight in the train. I'm like, and that is kind of what happens, but like, you know, there's different stuff that happens in between, and I didn't expect that at all. So like, right off the bat, my expectations were already kind of subverted. But bro, like, there's just so much stuff I can talk about, and like, I want to try my best because I want you guys to watch this, bro. If you have the chance, please do yourself a favor and watch this in the theaters, man. Like, the environment is it's so special, man. Like, being able to watch an anime on the big screen. Luckily, I was able to watch Demon Slayer in its original Japanese with subtitles, because before, when they were showing My Hero Academia Heroes Rising in my area, forgive me, I'm sweating right now, I'm kind of hyped up, they only allowed the English, and like, I never watched the English before, and it was still fun. Like, I still enjoyed the movie, but like, the fact that I was able to continue Demon Slayer the way I started it was amazing. So please, if you have the chance, do yourself a favor. You know, if you have friends or anything like that, please, you know, go watch this movie because it's so goddamn incredible. But yeah, guys, that's all I can really talk about without going into spoilers. I'll talk about spoilers here in a second, but if you are going to leave the video right now and you are going to plan to see the movie in the future, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I convinced you guys enough. You guys, you know, like my opinions and thoughts on this movie, because it was absolutely amazing. Make sure to subscribe, guys, and hit that like button. Also, follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. But other than that, guys, it's been your boy Ivory, and I'm out. Peace. But for the people that are here and saying that you either have read the manga, you don't care about spoilers, or have you seen the movie yourself, I am going to talk about spoilers right now. So, hey, we need to talk about this final battle. Rengoku versus Akaza. Bro, we need to talk about this shit right here, bro. If Tanjiro versus Rui broke the internet, if Rengoku and Akaza got that same spotlight, like that same, you know, attention, the internet would have literally imploded, bro. Like a fucking nuclear bomb would have gone off. Rengoku versus Akaza has to be one of my, it's probably my favorite fight in Demon Slayer so far. My favorite fight in Demon Slayer, probably one of my favorite fights of all time, bro. Oh my god. Ufotable snorted about 20,000 lines of black tar fucking cocaine before they animated this stuff. The music was hitting, the theme behind the fight, like the weight behind it, it was so strong, because before this, they never even introduced an upper moon before. So like, this is the first time we're ever seeing an upper moon in battle. Akaza, he's the upper third, and him talking and everything like that, and like his design, it just, oh my god. Like, when Rengoku and Akaza were fighting, I'm like, damn, I really want Rengoku to win, but Akaza, he's kind of dope as fuck too. But yeah, seeing him fight, it was insane, because it managed to make me feel so much for this fight, because I'm not gonna lie, like the fight really does happen abruptly. Like there's not like Akaza isn't introduced in like the beginning of the movie. Like he's not like the main threat. Like the main threat is the lower first. He's taken over the train. He's trying to consume all of the the passengers, all 200 passengers right now, and he's kind of the main threat for the good chunk of the movie. But Akaza, he's at the very end. He just shows up and he's like, and Rengoku has to take care of him because Tanjiro got injured. So it's Rengoku against Akaza right now. And bro, when I tell you, the whole audience stood up, bro. As soon as they started fighting, the whole audience was getting hyped, bro. I was in that bitch hyped as fuck, dude. Like, I love how the audience too, it's like we're so mature, and we're so like we're so peaceful. Like when all the ordinary stuff is happening, it's like, oh yeah, they're having fun time. But as soon as the hype shit, everyone's like, yo, let's go, bro. Like, oh my god, I'm so hyped. Okay, but getting back on track, this fight was amazing, dude. Oh my god, it was so fucking good, dude. I can't stress that enough. This fight is so good, dude. It managed to make me like Akaza and Rengoku in such a short amount of time, which was absolutely insane. Another kind of different plot point that I didn't know about was this dream sequence that they can have that can happen. So like basically the lower first has the ability to put people to sleep and kind of show them a dream of whatever he wants. Like mostly he shows them like peaceful dreams, like what they want in life. Like for example, he puts everyone to sleep and Tanjiro is basically dreaming of him with his family again, because as you guys know, all of his family is dead except Nezuko. But so he puts him in the dream and he's kind of in this dream sequence, living out life in this fake world. Zenitsu is with like Nezuko picking like the fruits and like the peaches and stuff like that, which is really funny. Inosuke had this weird fucking drug-laced dream where like he's like mining underground with the crew who are like animals and stuff like that. Inosuke's was definitely weird, and Rengoku's was him with like his father and his brother, which was really interesting too. We got a little bit more insight into him. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. It's crazy how I was able to care for Rengoku so much. But going back to that, like that dream sequence was really good. It added so much weight for the stuff that happens later on, and it added a lot more character to everybody. Mostly I would say it added character to Tanjiro, especially Tanjiro, and a little bit of Rengoku a little bit. But like Zenitsu's and Inosuke's were kind of just comedy. But yo, going back to this, Tanjiro, that man is legit, bro. That man is so fucking hard. Like like Tanjiro, that man is so underrated in terms of an MC, I believe. Like yes, he's kind of generic in terms of like he's nice and he spares his enemies and stuff like that, but when he's not sparing his enemies and he really wants to get shit done, that man does go demon time, bro. And you'll see that a bunch in this movie. But yeah, for Tanjiro to be able to escape the dream, he literally just kills himself. He literally slashes his neck in this dream and he wakes up. And what's cool is that this is not the first time he gets put under this dream, because when he's fighting the lower first literally keeps putting the spell on him like over again. He's like, sleep. He goes to sleep. He kills himself in the dream. Sleep, kills himself in the dream. And it's so cool to see him fight, because in the middle of like a technique, right? He'll be like, like water breathing, second technique. He'll be in the middle of spinning. He'll get to put to sleep and he'll like kind of like he'll fall asleep, and then like he'll wake up again and like continue like the technique. It's so cool. Like the continuation of everything, right? Like it's so fucking cool. Like I don't know how to explain that shit, but it's so dope to see him fight like that, man. That was so fucking cool. Oh my god, it was so cool. Tanjiro and Rengoku definitely highlights of this. Inosuke really showed up too. Zenitsu got a little bit of shine, like whenever Nezuko was in trouble, he did pull out the goddamn thunder breathing, and that was really cool to see. But Zenitsu, honestly, he didn't really do too much. Inosuke definitely did a lot more than him, but like that was cool. Like it really surprised me that the lower first kind of turned into the actual train and they were fighting. That was kind of strange, finding this like grotesque like monster thing. That was really cool. It was really interesting to see the lower first dialogue, like talking about like, I want to redo things over again. Like I was gonna challenge the upper moons, because he was talking like, yeah, the upper moons have been in like those ranks for centuries though. Like those are the only ones that are able to kill the Hashiras, and gave a little bit more like philosophy behind humans, because as Akaza and Rengoku were fighting, Akaza was like egging on Rengoku, like turn into a demon, you know, the wounds that you inflict on me are already healing. The wounds on you, they're irreparable. You know, like me, you can heal in seconds. And then it's just this whole thing about how beautiful humanity is and how beautiful and fragile it is, and like how important that is. And it was so cool to see that. This man Rengoku, though, once again, man, he's so fucking cool, dude. The sequences with Akaza were just absolutely amazing. But if you guys have watched the movie or read the manga, or you don't care, Rengoku, unfortunately, at the end of the movie, he does die. Rengoku does die. And when I say the whole audience was in tears, bro, the whole audience, including a boy, yes, including a boy, the whole audience was in tears, man. The conversation between Tanjiro and Rengoku beforehand, and Tanjiro like yelling at Akaza as he was running away. Tanjiro was like, you know, like, we're always fighting when you guys have the advantage, like in the dark, bro. Why are you running away? Why are you such a coward and stuff like that, right? And one thing, I didn't even know Tanjiro can throw his sword and have like the flames on it. Like, that was dope as hell. But going back to like the whole conversation between Rengoku and Tanjiro, like, it was just crazy how they were able to add so much weight to everything in such a short amount of time, man. Like, I can't get over that. I felt so much for everybody in such a short amount of time, and it really gave me a little bit of a new outlook on Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna lie, this movie felt a lot more, I don't want to say it was like mature, but it definitely had a lot more like, I guess I would say like it had a little bit more of a mature theme to it. Like, it definitely didn't feel like, oh, just kids fighting demons, and like, yeah, tragedy happens, but like, we're still kids fighting demons. It was like, damn, dude, you know, the pain of letting go of the past and moving forward, the pain of, you know, having a wall in front of you, and after overcoming that wall, having another bigger wall in front of you and tougher foes. Like, it's just, man, dude, like, it was some really great themes presented in this movie. I am so excited for Demon Slayer season 2 whenever that gets released, hopefully soon. I know it's getting released, you know, this year, and I'm so hyped for that because I can't wait to react to it here on the channel, bro. Like, I wish you guys, like, I could have, like, I don't know, like shown you guys my reaction to the movie, but like, I don't like reacting to like movies and stuff like that. Like, I just wish you could have like seen my reactions to just like certain parts, man. But like, oh man, dude, like, Demon Slayer, I'm so excited for season 2, bro. I'm excited to see, you know, the rest of the Hashos in action, the continuation of Tanjiro's journey, and Zenitsu and Inosuke and Nezuko and stuff like that, man. I'm just so excited to get back into the Demon Slayer world because this movie reminded me how much I love everything about this series. But yeah, everybody, that's really gonna be it, man. Those are my thoughts and opinions on the new Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. Please see this movie for yourself. Even, you know, if you don't care about spoilers and you still watch until the end of the video right now and you haven't seen the movie, like, still do yourself a favor and watch it, man. Like, the animation, the action's on point, the music's on point, the character interaction's on point. But yeah, anybody that's seen the movie or, you know, has read this part of the manga, you know, you discuss it down below. Let me know your guys' opinions on this. The one thing that I'm really surprised about is that people, like, not they don't think this, they actually, you know, believe that this is like this is not even like a top 5 arc in the entirety of Demon Slayer. And I'm gonna keep it real, bro. This is probably my favorite arc of Demon Slayer. This is probably like, this felt like the end to me. Like, I don't know, like the impact between the last fight between Akaza and Rengoku felt like that was the end, bro. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, like, it was just so powerful. It was so moving. I just can't wait. I can't wait to get back into this. But yeah, everybody, that's gonna be it from you, boy. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you guys. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. I had a lot of fun, as you can see, making this video. Just, you know, we were just talking, chilling, and having a good time, right? But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from you, boy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter. Super Z takes like 1 second. Of course, you guys can always change your mind later. And other than that, guys, have you guys a blessed day. Make sure to watch this movie if you haven't already. And if you have my utmost respect. But yeah, everybody, it's been your boy Ivory, and I'm out. Peace.